Shabbat Shalom. I'm Rabbi Aviva Bass.
And I'm Cantor Jake Harris.
And we're here from Temple Sinai of Palm Beach County. Welcome. We begin our service with a song.
All right, our first song could be found on page 128. Hinei Ma Tov. Hinei Ma Tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei Ma Tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei Ma Tov, Hinei Ma Tov. Ya-da-dai, da-da-da-da-da-da-dai. Hinei Ma Tov, Hinei Ma Tov. Ya-da-dai, da-da-da-da-da-da-dai. Hinei Ma Tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei Ma Tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei Ma Tov, Hinei Ma Tov. Ya-da-dai, da-da-da-da-da-dai. Hinei Ma Tov, Hinei Ma Tov. Ya-da-dai, da-da-da-da-da-dai. Hinei Ma Tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei Ma Tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei Ma Tov, Hinei Ma Tov. Ya-da-dai, da-da-da-da-da-dai. Hinei Ma Tov, Hinei Ma Tov. Ya-da-dai, da-da-da-da-da-dai. Hinei Ma Tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei Ma Tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad.
Thank you, Jake. And now we're ready to light our candles. If you have not done so already, lighting candles for Shabbat, please take a moment. You can pause this video to go somewhere safe and light your candles. Hi, so I'm getting ready to light Shabbat candles and I invite you to join me. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. Shabbat Shalom. And now we are ready for the Kiddush, the sanctification of Shabbat over the wine. We're going to show you the words of the Kiddush so you can pray along with me. Vayi Erev vayi voker yom hashishi, vayachulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzivam, vayachal Elohim bayom hashvi'i malachto asher asa, vayishbot bayom hashvi'i mikom malachto asher asa. Vayvarech Elohim et yom hashvi'i, vaykadesh oto, ki vo shavot mikom melachto, asher bara Elohim lasot. Savri lechaim, baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho, v'ahava uvratzon, hinchaltanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reshit, ki hu yom techila, l'mikra kodesh, Zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim, Kivanu v'acharta, v'otanu kidasha, mikol hamim, V'Shabbat kodechecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. L'chaim. And I was joined in that kiddush by my dog Gidget. Welcome to our family home. As you may know, we are now counting upwards every day until we reach Shavuot, the holiday that commemorates the receiving of the Torah. And every day and every week is meant for us to work on a particular attribute of God, godliness, in ourselves, so that we perfect ourselves. We work towards our own perfection. This week's attribute that we're working on is balance, tiferet. And that is the balance between chesed on the one hand, which is loving kindness and overflowing, bounding loving kindness, and gevura, which are setting limits and rules, adhering to rules. In between that is called tiferet, and that is the sweet spot that is sometimes called beauty, splendor, or balance. So I'd like to read a story about balance. When visiting the home of a wealthy man, Rabbi Yisrael Salanter washed his hands before eating, using a minimal amount of water. We can relate to the washing of the hands. His student questioned this behavior, noting that it is considered praiseworthy to wash with a generous amount, and certainly he would have if he were living today. Rabbi Yisrael answered that although that is true generally to use a lot of water while doing the ritual hand washing, in this instance, he noticed that the elderly woman working in the house was responsible for bringing the water from a distant well. While using more water would usually be preferable, in this case, it would mean imposing a greater burden on this woman. So here is one of the Rebbes using this idea that we don't always adhere exactly to the boundaries as we would normally when encountering a new situation. And certainly we're in uncharted territory ourselves. We can certainly relate to that story. We begin now with the Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malchei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malchei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boechem leShalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Malchei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Achuni leShalom, Malchei Shalom, Malchei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Zeitchem leShalom, Malchei Shalom, Malchei
We continue now with the singing of Dodi on pages 138 to 139.
For Dodi, we'll sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. I hope wherever you're at, you'll sing with me. lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad Hishmi'anu el hameyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad L'shem u'letiferet v'letechila Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha Ki hi mekor habracha Merosh mekedem nesucha Sof ma'aseh b'machsheva tehila Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela Hitoreri Ki va'orech kumi uri shir daberi Kevod Adonai alaych nigla Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela Boi v'shalom ateret bala Gam b'simcha u'tzohola Tochem unei am segula Boi chala Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela We remain standing now for the formal call to worship, the Barchu, on page 146. Yai, dai, dai, yai, dai, 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 yai, dai, 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 yai, dai, dai, yai, dai, 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 yai, dai, 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 dai,
Please be seated.
The next prayer is about God as creator, and I'd like to share with you a poem, and we'll end with the Ma'ariv Aravim Chatima, with a blessing for Ma'ariv Aravim. This is called In Praise by Ruth Bryn. Hail the hand that scattered space with stars, wrapped whirling world in bright blue blanket air, made worlds within worlds, elements in earth, souls within skins, every one a teeming universe, every tree a system of semantics, pushed beyond probability to place consciousness on this cooling crust of burning rock. Oh, praise that mind, hand, heart, soul, power, or force that so enclosed, separated, limited planets, trees, humans, yet breaks all bonds, all bounds and borders, to lavish on us light, love, life, this trembling glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim.
And now, on page 150, let's sing together Ahavat Olam. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha Chokim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta Al kein Adonai Eloheinu v'shofbenu kumeinu nasiach bechukecha ונשמח בדברי תורתך ומצוותיך לעולם ועד כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו ובהם נגה יומם ולילה נגה יומם ולילה ועבדתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל אוהב עמו ישראל
Those who are able to do so, please rise for the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
You may be seated as we continue with Ve'ahavta.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
And now we recall Moses, Miriam, and all Israel singing together as they crossed the Sea of Reeds, the Chamocha.
חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, כל ישראל. Amen.
This is the time when we think of God as comforter, the blanket that we need when we're cold, when we're feeling lonely, the nightlight to get us through the dark times. And I'd like to read to you a poem by Wendell Berry entitled The Peace of Wild Things. When despair for the world grows in me, and I wake in the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time I rest in the grace of the world, and I am free. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom, aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Amen.
And now, on page 162, we'll sing together V'shamru. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et hashavat la'asot et hashavat ledoret hamerit olam uvayom hashvi shavat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabat, la'asot et hashabat, ledoret hamerit olam, v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabat, la'asot et hashabat ledoret hamerit olam.
The following reading is not found in your prayer book. It is a kavanah, an intention before we go into the tefillah or amidah. This is written by the great Abraham Joshua Heschel and is excerpted from his work called The Sabbath. The meaning of the Sabbath is to celebrate time rather than space. 6 days a week, we live under the tyranny of things of space. On the Sabbath, we try to become attuned to holiness in time. It is a day on which we are called upon to share in what is eternal in time, to turn from the results of creation to the mystery of creation, from the world of creation to the creation of the world. We rise now for the tefillah.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'koneh hakol, Ve'zocher chastei avot va'imahot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. Chamocha Baal Geburot Umito Melach Melech Memit Umechaye Umatzmiach Yeshua V'ne'eman ata lehachayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mechaye hakol אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We continue now with silent meditation.
Really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, I can't I?
This is the time of our service when we think of those who are in need of healing in our congregation and in our world. At this time, we especially think of those who have been afflicted with the COVID-19 virus, and we send our thoughts and prayers to all of them. I hope that all of you are well, but our thoughts and prayers are with you if you are not. And we hope and pray that there is a cure for this dread disease, this dread virus, very soon. Thinking of those who are ill in our community, we now sing the Misha Berach for healing.
Misha Berach Avoteinu Avraham, Yitzchak, veYaakov, Mi sheberach imoteinu, Sarah, Rivka, Leah, veRachel. May the one who blessed our mothers, may the one who blessed our fathers, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, and bless us as well. Bless us with the power of your healing. Bless us with the power of your hope. May our hearts be filled with understanding and strengthened by the power of your love. Bless us with a vision for tomorrow. Help us to reach out to those in pain. May the warmth of friendship ease our sorrow. Give us courage, give us faith, show us the way. Mi sheberach avoteinu, Mi sheberach imoteinu. Hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, and bless us as well. Hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, and bless us as well.
Shabbat Shalom. We are now living in a world in which everyone is potentially carrying an invisible, lethal weapon, unbeknownst even to themselves. Anything we handle from outside our homes has the potential to carry that weapon also, by virtue of being touched by a person who is carrying this microscopic weapon. Everything feels unsafe. So here we are, quarantined in our homes, basically, staying a safe distance from everyone else when we need to go out in public, donning our face masks. If only we had the certitude of our ancestors to determine clearly when our quarantine should end. This week's double portion in our Torah is one of the most dreaded of our entire Torah, Tazria Mitzorah. I say it is dreaded because it explains the categories of Tahorah, ritual purity, and Tu'uma, which is impurity. People are placed in either of these two categories based on biological conditions, some of which are distasteful to discuss. Clothing and houses are also placed in these categories. Those with certain skin afflictions, usually translated as leprosy, but not what we know in our modern day as leprosy or Hansen's disease, but those who have these skin afflictions are considered tameh, or impure, until they're rendered tahor, ritually pure again, by the holy priest. For at least 7 days, the patient remains isolated outside the camp. Upon the priest's proclamation of the ritual purity of the quarantined individual, the patient undergoes certain rituals of purification in order to re-enter the camp. In biblical times, life was certain for the individual with a disease. He either had it or he did not. There was a specific time period of the isolation. The so-called leper either was still kept in isolation or returned to the camp after particular specific rituals. For us, life is not so certain. We have no idea when our isolation will end. We have no idea what the world will look like when we do return to normalcy, or what will look like our new normal when we do. Is this the end of the handshake? What about gathering for concerts, the theater, and sporting events? What other changes will we see in our world after this is done? And how do we even know when it is safe to return? Having the certitude of our ancestors would be great right now. Or would it? What was it really like for the afflicted and quarantined in biblical times? When a person returned to his family after the prescribed amount of days and after the rituals, including the shaving of all of his hair and beard and even eyebrows, how did their family and community view them? Were they embraced with open arms? And did they return the same? Did their world, their community, remain the same as they knew it before? Now more than ever, we can relate to the possible emotions of the quarantined person in our Torah. Whether we're talking about 4,000 years ago or today, we lack certitude. Nobody knows what the new post-COVID-19 world will be like, but neither did our ancient ancestors, or any of our ancestors facing hardships and changes, immigration, famine, and persecution. But they survived, and so will we. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. May it come soon. Shabbat Shalom. And now for some announcements. First of all, I'd like to please ask you to stay in place. I know it's difficult. I know it's been difficult. But even for groceries and for medication, there are services that you can use to have them sent to your house. And there are even volunteers in the Sheriff's Department in Palm Beach County and also at JFS. If you're in a position where you need some help navigating that system, please contact me and I will put you in touch with the proper authorities. But health and our safety is most important. And of course, keep washing your hands, and you all use plenty of water and soap. 20 seconds, remember. Okay, and now I'd like to announce some people that we are grateful to for some food pantry donations to our community food pantry. Myrna and Barry Axelrod in memory of Renee Axelrod. Alan Lish in memory of Shirley Lish. And donations to our Sisterhood Oneg Fund. Debbie and Sal Santa Ramita in honor of Jeffrey Stevens' birthday. Happy birthday, Jeffrey. And Sherry and Nathan Sklar in honor of Nathan's birthday. Happy birthday, Nathan. This is the time of the year when we count. We count upwards every day from Pesach, the festival of our freedom, to Shavuot, the festival of our revelation, when we received the Torah. So we count every day during that 7-week period, so 49 days, and the 50th is Shavuot. So it's traditional that before we say the bracha, the blessing for the counting, we don't say the number of the day. But I will give you a hint that yesterday, until sundown tonight, Friday night, it was day 15. So we rise for the counting of the Omer, and the bracha is Al Sfirat HaOmer. Please join me. Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu Al Sfirat HaOmer. Hayom Shisha Asar Yom, Shehem Shnei Shavuot Ushnei Yamim LaOmer, Today is day 16, making 2 weeks and 2 days of the Omer. May it be for good.
Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu ve'Imoteinu shetchadesh aleinu et hachodesh haba לטובה ולברכה, ותיתן לנו חיים ארוכים, חיים של שלום, חיים של פרנסה, חיים שתבנו אהבת תורה ויראת שמיים, חיים שימלאו משאלות ליבנו לטובה, אמן. ראש חודש אייר הוא היום. ראש חודש אייר begins today.
We remain standing now for the Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר ראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
You may be seated. This week we will have Yom HaZikaron and Yom HaAtzmaut, the commemoration of our fallen soldiers in Israel, and then the commemoration for our Independence Day, Israeli Independence Day. This year, it will begin Monday night to Tuesday, will be the commemoration of our fallen soldiers in Israel. And that is, of course, a somber occasion. But then, beginning Tuesday night, we will have a happy occasion in Israel. I'm sure it will be celebrated differently than it has been in the past, but that is Yom HaAtzmaut. Now, as we enter the time of the Mourner's Kaddish, I'd like to read this as a tribute to the fallen soldiers in Israel. It is called The Young Dead Soldiers by Archibald MacLeish. The young dead soldiers do not speak. Nevertheless, they are heard in the still houses. Who has not heard them? They have a silence that speaks for them at night and when the clock counts. They say, "We were young. We have died. Remember us." They say, "We have done what we could, but until it is finished, it is not done." They say, "We have given our lives, but until it is finished, no one can know what our lives gave." They say, "Our deaths are not ours. They are yours. They will mean what you make of them." They say, "Whether our lives and our deaths were for peace and a new hope, or for nothing, we cannot say. It is you who must say this." They say, "We leave you our deaths. Give them their meaning. Give them an end to the war and a true peace. Give them a victory that ends the war and a peace afterwards. Give them their meaning. We were young, they say. We have died. Remember us. In addition to the soldiers that we remember for Yom HaZikaron in Israel, we also remember all of those who have died from this dread disease, COVID-19, coronavirus, around the world. At this time, we also remember those whose yahrzeits occur at this time in our congregation and whose names are on the plaques surrounding the sanctuary. Dorothy Appel, Meyer Lewis Aaron, Renee Axelrod, Norma Newman Cohen, Rose Lustig Cohen, Zelda Dolgan, Martin J. Elias, Clara Hilt family, Edward Hilt family, Anne Friedman, Jean Golmitz, Isidore J. Gornstein, Rebecca Gornstein, Eleanor Heinig, Milton N. Hoffman, Shirley Lish, Jean Menon, Louis Satuloff, Carolyn Smith, and Dr. Harold Soreth. Others recalled at this time: Annette Abraham Heller, Louis A. Brown, Mitchell Fields, Celia Cable, Dorothy Green, Thelma Greenwald, Jacob Gross, Bernard Helfand, Anne Herman, Lillian Hurwitz, Sam Hurwitz, Marla Ince, Richard Kahn, Shirley Lang, Leo Lazarus, Charles Needell, Dorothy K. Solkoff, Hannah Sperling, Charles Wortell, Rose Wilk, Sandra Wolfer, and Mildred Wallowitz. We also recall the more recent passing of the following: Alan Wagner, Harvey Metro, Richard Lehrfeld, Marcia Henry, Warren J. Klein, and Leona Monshine Cohen. In memory of all of these, as well as all of those who were murdered during the Shoah, we rise in solidarity with mourners everywhere as we recite the Mourners Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Gadash Shemei Rabbah, v'alma divarach yiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh, v'chayechon v'yomechon, u'v'chaye d'chol Beit Yisrael, v'agala u'vizman kari v'imru Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevorach le'olam olamei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei d'Kudusha brichu. Le'elah min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, da'amiran v'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei shalom rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, and comfort to all who are bereaved among us and in the entire world. And let us say, Amen. Please be seated. And now for our concluding song.
Closing song, we'll sing together Adon Olam. And I hope that you'll engage with me in this responsive Adon Olam, one of my favorites. I think I say that with many of these songs, and that's just what it is. It's a good thing that I get to sing this music every week, so we are so grateful for all of you, for tuning in, and for being a part of this Shabbat experience. 625 is the page, Adon Olam. Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol, Yetzir Nivra, Li'et Nasa, V'cheso Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol, Yetzir Nivra, Li'et Nasa, V'cheso Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, Le'acharei Kichot HaKol, Levado Yimloch Nora Adon Olam, Vehu Haya, Vehu Hover, Vehu Yeh B'tifara Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol, Yetzir Nivra, Li'et Nasa, V'cheso Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, Lehu Echad, Ve'ein Sheni, Lehamshir Lo Lehachira Adon Olam, Beli Reishit, Beli Tachlit, Velo Ha'oz Le'hamizra Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol, Yetzir Nivra, Li'et Nasa, V'cheso Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, Vehu Eli, V'chai Goali, V'tzur Chevli Ve'et Zara Adon Olam, Vehu Nisi, Umanos Li, Menat Kosi Be'yom Ekra Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol, Yetzir Nivra, Li'et Nasa, V'cheso Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, Ve'yado Akid Ruchi, Beit Isha Ve'ayra